Okay, warriors, so on this one we are working with a process called index fossils. And how this works is we know from biology that fossils come in a predictable order based on evolution. And we can use that order then to help us identify the age of rocks or rock layers. So what we have for you today is a puzzle that we want you to try. And so on these two pages, this document's available for you on Blackboard, and you don't really need the document if you don't want it. These two pages have the clues, and so what you would just need to do is sketch out something that looked like this. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers, and you just write in brachiopod A, B, and C. Okay, so if you don't have a printer, that's okay. You can do this on scratch paper. And what we're going to do is read each of the clues. First appears between brachiopod A and brachiopod B. So I'm going to stop reading there and go see if I can find brachiopod A and brachiopod B. There's brachiopod A and there's brachiopod B. And it says it first appears. So that's where I see that little lobstery looking fossil kind of show up there. I know it's not below that because it says first appears, and law of superposition says below is older and above is younger. So I know it starts right there. Still found in layers younger than the layer of brachiopod C. Well, brachiopod C is up here, and so I know it's still up here. Now that word still is important because we can't have an organism disappear out of the fossil record and then show back up again. You know, we don't have to worry about T-Rex coming back because it's extinct. That's the only way something disappears out of the rock layer. And so what we know is that those fossils would keep showing up all the way up until it's younger than or above brachiopod C. And I know that it's above because of that law of superposition. So let's go do another one. I'm not an artist, so we're going to use these little abbreviations here. So bryozoan A is found only with brachiopod C. So I would just write in the abbreviation BA. It's only with that. It's not with anything else. So I know that one's done now too. Let's do one more together. First appears with brachiopod B. So brachiopod B is right there. And so my abbreviation I'm going to write is BB. Then it's still found in layers younger than brachiopod C. So I know that BB still shows up here. And so now I'm just going to fill in those middle bits. And so now that one's done. Found only with brachiopod B. So brachiopod B is right here. So I'm going to write in CA. And you could actually use the images if you want, but I'll leave that up for you. So pause the video here and go ahead and finish your puzzle.